guys, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel, guys. Anyway, I'm looking all cute even though I'm working from home, but because I need to step out of the house, I do need to step out of the house. Anyway, I have a meeting. It's 3 p.m. I've noticed that I'm repeating so many outfits. Like I'm just repeating, which I don't have any problem with that because at the end of the day, what would you want to buy? And not no, women, we're doing too much. We're just doing too much. And I know I'm doing too much because I have a full closet in Cameroon. Like even my closet that I built is not enough for all the clothes that I have. So I still have some clothes, like in a different room. Anyway, so I feel like it would be easier to be when it comes to clothing and accessories, it would be easier to be a man. Then you can just be like, I'm gonna wear white, blue, gray, black, and I'm cool, like you don't need much. Of course you need colors, but like I'm just saying you don't need much. But when you're a woman, you're like, you know what? And I do have clothes here. Most of the clothes that I have here in the US that I always leave here in the US are winter clothes because what am I doing with them in Cameroon? But recently I came with, a couple of outfits here and there. I'm finding myself shopping for additional clothes because now I have to physically go to the office and things like that, with the new company that I'm working with. Today's Monday. I'm home. Yesterday and this weekend, I spent the whole time shopping. Okay. I did most of my shopping online. And then some of the shopping, I went to the stores because anyway, guys, so we're done eating. We're gonna go shopping. She wants to go to Zara. I'm probably gonna check some jeans. I want to buy jeans. Levi's. Maybe they have Levi's. Oh, Levi's.
Do you need a bag?
Yeah.
And receipt options, how would you like to get it?
Hi. when it comes to brands, I know I haven't talked. Have I talked to you guys about luxury brands and what I stand for? Like, am I somebody who cares about wearing some high, luxury brands and things? I don't care. I really don't care. Okay, I do not care. And I think it came from my upbringing, right? The fact that my mom didn't care for it as well. We used to go and buy. I mean, when I was a child, she used to go and get like second hand, shoes, tennis shoes. I mean, we were six children in the house. It was a lot. It was expensive. We're already going to private school, so it was expensive. So even second hand, like used books, textbooks, and things like that. Like she wasn't buying brand new, unless there was no used books available, or maybe they changed the program now. The parents have to buy new used book. But I remember going to the marketplace and Dokochi, Machu Central, all of these places in Cameroon, and then my mom would just buy regular stuff. And then of course, she would buy good stuff from stores, right? Like she would go to stores, or maybe when she goes to France, which is, she's always going to France. I don't know if I told you guys that my mom is Cameroonian, but she kind of grew up in France. And then when she married my dad, she moved to Cameroon. I don't know if I told you guys that. So no wonder my whole family is in France. I don't know if I told you guys that. That's going to be a fun fact. So that being said, do I care about luxury brands? No. Do I love it? Like if somebody give it to me, am I going to say no? I don't know. Can I actually purchase it for myself? Yes. But I think it takes me a lot of thinking, a lot of thinking, processing to make that type of purchase. I went to Louis Vuitton. I think it was Louis Vuitton store. I think it was because I went to several, like luxury brands. So, and then there was just really cute purse. It was pink, it was white, it was cute. And then I asked for the price, and it was 7,000 plus tax. It was probably going to come up to like $8,000. And I was like, guys, I'm not even lying. I was like, for what? Like, keep in mind that once upon a time I used to have a Prada purse, guys. Like, I have Chloe. I used to have Prada, but my purse is a long story about that purse. But anyway, that's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say I don't really care for brand name, for luxury brands, as long as the thing look good, right? Right here, I have. Let me show you. I have Kate Spade purse, and I got it on sale, and I got it for like maybe like 200 or 300, something like that. And it wasn't even like, this is I mean, for me, I feel like this is affordable and the quality is really nice. Michael Kors, I love Michael Kors too because it's affordable, the quality is nice. But when it comes to like, okay, there was another purse. Maybe I'm going to show you guys. There was another purse at Louis Vuitton. Probably going to show you guys that screenshot that I took. The purse cost 32,000. Was this little bitty purse, crocodile skin, whatever. That would never be me. I'm not even lying. Until I become, I don't know. That would never be me. Because the 32,000, I'm just thinking to myself, girl, you know how many people you can help with that money? I don't know. You know how many things you can do with that money? I don't know. I'm just not that person, guys. But if I get it for free, amazing. Am I gonna spend the money for it? Hell no. Anyway, I'm gonna talk to you guys in a short while, maybe in the car. So yeah. Guys, so I finally went out. I actually left the house really late. Really late. I got an iced caramel macchiato as usual. I got a small one because I just feel a little bit tired, but not too much. But I feel like I'm just a coffee. I don't want to say I'm not an addict, okay? But I'm somebody who likes coffee. For some reason, like I spent close to 7 years. I was not having coffee. And I was only drinking tea to all of a sudden drinking coffee all the time. And that's not just in the US, even in Cameroon, wherever I go anyway. I always want to stop by. I feel like it's actually a bad habit because we don't need that much coffee anyway. I came shopping. I want to buy a purse. And the purse that I want to get is because I just feel like my regular purses, my computers are just a bit heavy on it, okay? I mean, my work computer is smaller than my regular, computer. But I just need a better purse. So I came to Ross because it's really close by. I wanted to go to TJ Maxx, but it's kind of far. and I don't want to drive all the way there. So Ross has really good stuff, okay, for affordable price. I was talking about affordable price today. You can find really good things there. In case you guys want to see the pricing of the prices and everything, if you guys are not familiar with Ross, I'll take you guys inside. But I like that store, okay? I'm not one to always shop there, but whenever I go there, I'm happy. I'm happy that I went there. It was a good financial decision, okay? But anyway, I just want to get a purse, a work purse, if I can call it like that. Because sometimes I go to a coffee shop and I want to do some work at the coffee shop instead of working from home. And then I just feel like my purse that I use, my regular purses are just a bit, I mean, it's not appropriate for computers. So I want to buy something else. Anyway, I saw recently on social media people were talking about the feeling, like people feeling behind in life and things like that. And I was like, maybe I should make a separate video, or maybe I should just add it to this video. And I think that's what I'm gonna do. Okay. Um, do I feel like I'm behind? I think according to my own expectation of myself, yes, I feel like it. Like I feel like I'm behind. I feel like, girl, you could have done so much. You would have done so much, blah blah. But one thing that I know, and I give myself grace for that, and I want you guys to also give yourself grace, because you can only do the things that you know how best to do them, right? With the limited knowledge that you had and the resources that you had available at that time, you made the best decision that you could have made, or maybe not the best, but you made the decision based on that, right? I don't even want to think of me being 25 and making certain decisions. Like, I don't think I was wise. I think I was wise for the age that I had. Like me at 25, girl, please don't get me wrong. I was wise, okay? Me at 25, I was wise. Me today in my late 30s, I'm wiser, okay? So there are things and decisions that I couldn't have made with the knowledge that I have today, because back then I didn't have that knowledge. And I think that's what usually people miss, right? It's like, I should have, could have, would have. But now you're saying it because you are wiser, because you know better, right? If you don't know better, how are you supposed to do better? And if you, first of all, if you don't know better and the people around you don't know better, how do you expect? So, my own expectation of who I wanted to be at this age, yes, I feel like I'm behind. But based on other people's, like other people's living the best life, building G's and having children and blah blah blah. No, because I've never spent an ounce, never spent an energy, never been. Ooh, guys, I've never spent an ounce of energy to worry about what are other people doing. Never. You could be the prettiest girl, you could be the most handsome man, you could be the richest person that I know. I would cheer for you, I would clap for you, I would ask you, I would even call you and ask you, how did you do it? How did you make, how did you build that generational wealth? How have you been able? I used to be an auditor. Let me tell you this. I used to be an auditor. And whenever we go to companies that started, and I could see, because I was reviewing the financials, and I could see that the company started less than 10 years ago and they're now earning millions, right? And I'm just like, wow. Whenever I found myself face to face with the CEOs or the CFOs or the COO, I would always ask them the question, how did you guys do it? Always. Because I was curious. I wanted to know, how can somebody go from, oh, this was an idea, to bam, this is a business now. And we're making money, and we hiring people, and we being socially responsible as well. Like I just found it to be fascinated. So I've never spent an ounce of energy worrying or being, comparing myself to other people. Why? Why? So if feeling behind means that somebody my age has children, they have a white picket fence house, they have an amazing husband, amazing career, and then I'm looking at that person thinking I'm behind. No, my head, like the way my brain is wired, it doesn't even cross my mind to compare myself at that level with somebody else, right? But the thing is that, which is funny, right? The irony is that when I look at my parents, I'm like, what? Because at this age, my parents already had 6 children, because we six of us, they had 6 children. They had built the second house at this age. They were already living on the second, because they built the first house, family drama happened, lost the house, and then they built a second one, right? And mother had that. My dad is a civil engineer, but smart one, right? Um, And not only he was taking care of his family, but he was also taking care, I mean, both my dad and mom were also taking care of the extended family, like the grandpas, the parents, the cousin and nephews and nieces and all of these things, right? And I'm just like, wow, how did you guys do it again? And then the funny thing is that they were doing all of this and making sure that we had food at the table, making sure that we're going to the good schools. Wow, I just find it amazing. I mean, if we're talking about feeling behind, definitely I'm feeling behind, because I look at my own parents and I'm like, how did you guys do it? It blows my mind. I don't know how you guys did it, you know? But anyway, yeah, if you guys are ever feeling behind, like I've had this conversation over and over again with my girlfriends who, prioritize family and children, and they felt like their career did not evolve and they fell behind, right? And usually they feel behind because, first of all, I think it's just something that you feel within you. You don't need to compare yourself to other people. So it's already that in there, feeling like the dreams that I had of becoming the CEO or the COO or CFO or whatever, CMO, that dream looks like it's gonna be far, far away, because I had to take 5 years, step back 5 years, because I had children, because I got married, because I got this. So I had conversations with my girlfriends who are in the position of they prioritize families first, having a family, building a family and creating mini versions of themselves, like cute babies. And I always told them this, right? At the end of the day, we all gonna be 60. I mean, hopefully, knock on wood, we all gonna be 60, looking at each other, feeling like, what was I rushing? For whom? Who was I comparing myself to? For whom? There are so many people whose lives started when they were like in the 50s, in the 60s, in the 70s, like the KFC. Like there's so many people whose life started late, and it doesn't mean that they're failure, right? Simply means that maybe when they were younger, they did not have the resources and the wisdom to become the person that they wanted to become. Yeah. Anyway, guys, I gotta go. I'll take you shopping again. And not sure if I'm gonna be vlogging after this, but if I do, why not? I already had all my meetings today, so anyway, let's go shopping. Guys, so this is not what I want to get, but I'm just going to show you the price. You see, it's 40 bucks. It's really not bad. So let's check out. I'm looking for something a bit bigger. I feel like they only have like small ones. Like this one is not big enough, but this one too is not bad. Look at that. Look at the price. Is it on the good price for 9 West? Oops. Anyway, it's a nice purse, but not suitable for what I want it for. This one, for example, what's the price of it? Let me. And those purses, if you go to the regular store, probably cost double or. Oh my god, this one is $15. You see that? And this is the purse. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay, so let's focus and find something that's gonna be affordable. Oh, this is a good summer purse, and it's on sale. Like if you go to the beach, it's $13, guys. You can beat that, for real. That's why I like Ross. One of the things that I usually get here is just, I mean, I don't get my purses here as you, okay, guys, I feel like there's not, okay, you see this size? This size is better, but this is not what I want. Okay, might go to TJ Maxx if I can find it at TJ Maxx. Oh, this one too is nice. Let me show you the price. What am I advertising for? I feel like I'm advertising for Ross. They should be paying me. Guys, I feel like I'm advertising for this store. They're not even paying me for that. I don't think I can find what I'm looking for. I think I have to go to TJ Maxx, but I don't want to drive all the way. Okay, anyway, let me think.